Oh, sorry, I have the travel itch. That's why I had to call Gabe Saglie, who's over in Chile enjoying some delicious wine. Take a look.
Gabe, I am so happy to be talking to you. It has been too long. And today you're in a place that's very close to your heart. Chile! Tell me all about it.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be down here, Kelly. The fact of the matter is that Chile is on Travelzoo's Best Bets list for 2026, places we think you got to visit this year. But this is where I grew up, Kelly. This is home for me. My family's down here. I live in Southern California, but any excuse to come down here and talk to you about what they call the land of poets, I will take. Chile making that Best Bets list for a couple of reasons. First, just in the last couple of months, we've seen a ramp up in the number of flights down here out of places like Houston, Atlanta, and Miami. So a little easier, a little bit more affordable now to get down here. And we love the sustainability track record. 22% of Chile is protected by national reserves and parks. So more mindful travel experiences out here that is making this a must-visit spot in 2026.
Ooh, that sounds exciting. It's definitely on my list now, but I'm a little jealous because right now you're in Chile's top wineries, and this is considered a culinary treasure, right?
Yes, listen, gastronomic travel's on the rise. We know that Chile fits the bill beautifully. I'm in a place called Viña Casas del Bosque. Check out this view. 600 acres of sustainably grown grapes. There's about 7 different grape varieties out here. I'm in an area called the Casablanca Valley. The Pacific Ocean is just about 10 miles in that direction. So this is sort of a cooler wine growing region. But I'm only about an hour outside of Santiago, the capital. So if you're staying in Santiago, this is just that quintessential day trip to wine country. And the quality and the bang for the buck rivaling anything that's coming out of California, coming out of France. Across the entire country of Chile, 800 wineries. And this is also part of the sustainability story out here, Kelly. 80% of the Chilean wine that you guys drink at home grown on sustainably farmed estates. So the wines are fresher, I say they're healthier, and when it comes to value, one of a kind.
Gabe, I'm sure there are a lot of outdoor and bucket list adventures besides the winery. Give me some of them.
Yeah, so this topography out here is one of a kind. Keep in mind that Chile, Kelly, is the longest country in the world, 2,600 miles long, but only about 100 miles wide on average. So that sort of condensed diversity means that Chile sees pretty much every climate on the planet. To the east, you've got the Andes Mountains that separate Chile from Argentina. Some of the best skiing in the world happens in the Chilean Andes. And because it's the southern hemisphere and the seasons are flipped, that means you're doing some of that world-class skiing in June, July, and August. And of course, to the west, you've got the Pacific Ocean. Quickly, Chile becoming known as one of the best surf spots on the planet. Some fantastic whale watching, fantastic sport fishing opportunities across the entire Pacific coast of Chile. And in the north, the Atacama Desert in the north, the driest desert in the world. So think desert adventures, and that night sky just glows with those constellations and stars. Dark sky tourism burgeoning in the Atacama Desert to the north of Chile. And you said bucket list earlier. The fact of the matter is that a lot of people think of these bucket list places like Patagonia. We all think about going to Patagonia. Well, the Chilean Patagonian region, known for its isolated islands and those temperate rainforests and those fjords. You want what I call wild silence. You want to isolate yourself, immerse in nature. Tough to beat Chile's Patagonia region. And then a lot of us have heard of Easter Island, which is about a 5.5 hours flight out of Santiago, straight to the west into the middle of the Pacific, known for those famous statues that the Rapa Nui people built 500, 600, 700 years ago. Beautiful destination, increasing number of flights in the last couple of years, but very regulated. You've got to go through jump through a couple of hoops to get down there. But when you do make it over to Easter Island, one of the most raw, remote, and pristine spots on planet Earth, Kelly.
Wow, that looks beautiful. Okay, here's the question we are all dying to know. When's the best time to go to Chile?
Well, you know, my family tells me never a bad time to come say hello to the fam. Certainly, you know, because the seasons are flipped, it's summer, December through March down here, so very popular in that sort of very first couple of months of the year. I like what I call the hidden seasons. Fall and spring allow you to really get better bang for the buck, and the weather's still fantastic down here. Now, when you do fly into Chile, you're flying into the capital city of Santiago, which in the last 5 to 10 years has gone through a beautiful renaissance. So we're talking just a vibrant, eclectic, climactic bohemian city, Santiago, made up of a variety of different neighborhoods, very pedestrian friendly, wonderful cultural events, wonderful food as well. And again, the value that you get for what you do in a city like Santiago is tough to beat. So get on down here, Kelly. You'll find out more about Chile and all of the best bets destinations for the year at travelzoo.com.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us today, Gabe. I'll be coming there soon to see you.
I'll save you a glass. Salud.
Salud.
Chile is definitely on my list. Book your trip or learn more at travelzoo.com. They sponsored today's mention.